ಬಂದಿದೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಹಿರಿಯರೇ ಇತರ ರಾಜ ರಾಣಿ, ಹತ್ತೋಣ ನಾವು ಅವರ ನೆನಪಿನ ದೋಣಿ, ಕೇಳುತ್ತಾ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ, ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಖುಷಿ ಪಡೋಣ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿ. ಇದು ಹಿರಿಯರ ಕತೆ ಹಿರಿಯರ ಜೊತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯರ ವಾಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಿ, ಖುಷಿಯಾಗಿರಿ. Hello listeners, this is your RJ Chandana and I welcome you all to Anubhav, a joint project of National Institute of Social Defence, Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India and Media for Community Foundation, implemented by Nightingales Medical Trust. Project conceived by Dr. R. Sridhar, project investigator Alok Verma, coordinators Pooja Murada, Sai Sudha and Kaushalya. Government of India has initiated an elder line toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone on behalf of elders can call between morning 8 am to 8 pm for any questions, queries and support to elderly. Music is soothing, refreshing, heart-touching and de-stressing. Today we have guest speakers Dr. Sowmya and Mr. Sanak Athreya, who are music therapists, founder and directors of Swarakshema Foundation, to talk about the subject de-stressing with music. Let's hear from them. Mr. Sanak, over to you.
Both your brain and your bodily functions slow down. They don't work to the optimum. Then what happens when a person is in sustained state of stress? First of all, digestion is affected.
Yes.
Because there is not enough signal to the digestion to happen.
Deep.
So they get irritable bowel syndrome. Then that reflects as anger, irritable bowel syndrome, no? So they get irritated with everybody.
Angry.
So this entire thing forms a cycle. And interestingly, in Bhagavad Gita, there is a phrase that summarizes stress very beautifully. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha. Thinking about just one thing repeatedly. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha sangastopa-jayate. We get attached to that thought beyond our own control.
In today's terms, maybe we can call that overthinking.
Or worrying. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha sangastopa-jayate sangat sanjayate kamaha. Then we get this desire of somehow, hook or crook, whatever it is, I want that problem solved. Dhyayato vishayan pumsaha sangastopa-jayate sangat sanjayate kamaha kamat krodho bhi jayate. Once our desire is not fulfilled, we'll end up getting more and more angry with the people around. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Once we are angry, somehow we want to achieve it. Hook or crook is lost, only crook remains.
Moham
Mohat bhavati sammoha, sammohat smriti bhramshat pranashyati. So the very thought, the very memory of why at all I have started thinking about this process itself is lost. Then finally, pranashyati leads to destruction of our health. Right? So this entire process, as far as stress is a thought process that is temporary, it is good. The moment it extends into a long time, it becomes poisonous.
I'd like to add one point to that. When we understand what are the factors that give us this bad stress in our life, like I think Mr. Ganesh Rajgopalan was saying, eustress and distress are the two terms that we use technically. Eustress is good stress, only to that extent which allows you to achieve something. The moment you overthink and it goes to this zone, it becomes distress. right? So there, what happens is, just like how in pain or in stress, I'm just relating these two because they are interlinked. What happens is, you may have some kind of a health issue. Now, nobody is, having perfect health that way. If you see, at any age group, I'm not only talking about, senior citizens or anything. Could be a child, it could be anybody in middle age, it could be a senior citizen, anybody. But what happens is, the moment we realize that this is a health problem and we start thinking about it, there is a concept, a layer called as health perception, which comes into the picture. So like in pain also, there is some degree of pain that the physical body experiences. And then there is this concept called as pain perception, which actually understands your pain as more than what it is actually in the physical body. It is amplified by the mind. This process of, this experience of stress or pain is amplified by the mind. And then it gives back a feedback signal to your body as if the pain is more than what it is actually. That's why when we talk about de-stressing with music or meditation or pranayama or any of these techniques, we are talking about working on this part of perceived pain or perceived stress. Because if this becomes calm, it will automatically make your body become calm and allow the body to use its intelligence to heal. All human bodies, all animal bodies have a natural intelligence for healing. We don't allow that intelligence to work, thinking that this is more intelligent than the body. That is what we need to work on in de-stressing.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't even get sleep due to the worries. We are imaginary also sometimes.
Yes, yes.
We become so anxious that we don't even are unable to sleep. So you need to sleep well. You can think about other things. You can be prepared for any work that you are assigned to. So that way, we have to de-stress like that.
Right,
Yes.
right.
So next we'll get to the point of what causes stress. Give an example of a tiger coming into the house. Now that doesn't happen daily, but still we all undergo stress. What creates stress for us?
Expectations.
Expectations. That's a brahmastra of stress. So let's come to the smaller aspects. Okay, that is the level of Buddha and Shankaracharya.
My husband practices, the more expectation, the more disappointment. So he believes in that theory and asks me to practice.
Yes, but it is not possible for us to be without expectations. Okay, so as
Not
I
for
said,
all,
that is
but
all
I'm
at the
telling
level
you.
of Shankaracharya and Buddha. Okay, in our normal human level, what causes stress? At your age, I can say daughter-in-law, son-in-law, you know, or
I tell you, sir, as we grow old now, expectations, as far as I am concerned, expectations are not there that much. I am content. I have a contentment feeling. Almost, every feel, yes, like that. No, expectations are very, very less now. So I am very happy now, very contented with what I have, what I am.
nice.
But you talked you talked about daughter-in-law and son-in-law. I'd say about even daughters and sons.
Oh yes,
Because we expect them a lot more, and that's where the expectations get clashed with what happens during stress.
yes.
It gives a lot of peace of mind, no? When you are content, you get a good sleep. Your mind is at rest.
Yes. No,
I enjoy
right
that
now
way.
I'm asking about what is stressing you. If you don't have a stress, no problem. That's good. I'm asking about people who have stress. What stresses you? Not able to eat what you want, or very simple things create stress for us. It's not
Health,
big
health.
expectations and all.
Health issues.
Health.
What is what is beyond my reach? What is beyond my to grasp? I leave it.
Expectation.
It is there, but I leave it.
No. You have left it.
So
I'm asking about
I
people
don't
who are
stress
experiencing
myself
stress.
that way.
Whoever is
Stress
experiencing
is
stress,
something,
I'm asking.
but I don't allow my mind to get stressed.
No.
You understand? I always get it. No, I allow it to pass.
Okay.
Yeah, can we please allow the speaker to finish his talk? Let them talk and then we shall all join. Please.
So, as
Yes, a simple request, please.
Health. Similarly, others
Relationships.
said sons and daughters are also equally stressful. And
So let's just put it under, family pressures,
family pressures.
social pressures for some people probably. You may have noisy neighbors. Things that happen today, right?
Whenever you see something is not happening to your taste, and you immediately get stressed. As you age further, this is one important aspect. Whenever anything does not happen as you want,
Yes.
That is again social stress. Socially, you are part of an organization and the people don't behave according to your expectations. Obviously, it stresses. Fine. So these are all what we call as stressors. Okay. Now, all this time we were talking about stress in a very general way. Oh, I have stress, I have stress. A lot of us say we have stress. But it is important, if we have to de-stress, it is important to identify what is our stressor.
This is a very individualized thing. This is something each of us have to figure out about our own lives. What is that 1, 2, 3, maybe even up to 10 things which stress you in your life?
For example, we work a lot with cancer patients, and we consult in Shankara Cancer Hospital, and we see some patient friends, they are able to not only tolerate pain. I mean, some end of life pains can be horrible, and they not only tolerate that sort of pain. When we go in rounds with the doctors, those patients are so cheerful, and they are like, and we know the sort of pain that they are undergoing, and in spite of that, they are like, good morning, nice to see you. I mean, you can't expect that sort of a good greetings from
somebody who's in that kind of an extreme pain.
An extreme pain. At the same time, so they are able to take those stressors within their,
in their stride.
Whereas certain others get very disturbed with pain. Not only health, financial distress.
Yes, yes.
Financial distress is, also leads to a lot of stress among people. The whole idea is this entire thing, unless we understand what creates that stress within us, we cannot de-stress. Okay. And this brings me to answering my first bomb that I dropped, that general listening to music is not sufficient to stress.
I'll quickly cap up till now. So we discussed what is stress, and I think we have a fair understanding of that. And then we have tried to understand what are the factors that give us stress, the bad stress in our life. And we've come to understanding what are the expressions of this kind of stress. Anger, worry, frustration, etc. are also things that give you stress, and they are also expressions of stress. That is how we respond to stress many times. And that is why we need to de-stress. Because then it is not only us, we land up stressing everybody around us also, when we start expressing our stress in this way. So now we come to the important aspect of how do you manage your stress?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I want to make a mention of what has not been mentioned so far. When you lose a kin in the family, de-stress yourself for quite a long time.
Yes, true. Grief and bereavement is a major stressor. So we have understood stressors. Stressor means that which is coming from outside. Just like the example I gave of some patients who were able to handle such immense pain. Stressor is not the reason for your stress. Stress is happening in your mind.
As a response to any of these external stimuli.
Okay. Stress is not happening outside. Stress is happening in your mind. What is happening is somebody behaves in a particular way which is not acceptable to you. It may be within family, social organization, whatever. You get stressed, but the stress is happening in your mind. It is not happening outside. The stressor is acting from outside, but the stress is happening inside your mind. Okay. Now, this is the most important aspect, and this is where our music will also come into play. Okay. If you understand that the stress is what you are creating in your mind, then you will be able to solve the stress. If you are blaming the stressor for the stress, we will never be able to manage our stress. Are we clear? Anybody disagrees with what I'm saying?
No. Many times we may not be able to eliminate that element which is giving you the stress. But what is in our control is the way we deal with that stressor, the way we respond to that stressing factor. Only that is in our control. That is an important part of this understanding.
So we have two ways of handling this, managing this. One is on the long term, and one is like immediate relief, quick fix, right? So right now I'm stressed. What should I do? Most of you listen to music, and as somebody said, I listen to music, I sing well, and then at the end of the singing session, I'm like relaxed. So that is a quick fix, right? But that also, there are ways in which we can create the, what we sing to be effective de-stressor, right? Okay. So first, we will get to the process of meditation, music-enabled meditation, right? How many of you are able to meditate?
Please raise your hand.
No meditation. Okay.
I can to a certain extent.
Some extent. Okay.
To a certain extent, I can meditate, not so long. Around 5 minutes to 10 minutes maximum.
Yeah. Minutes. So what happens in terms of
like
meditation?
I said, no, the unwanted, the thoughts will interfere. There should not be any thought when you meditate.
Yes. So what happens is there are many types of meditation. Here we are looking at relaxing meditation techniques, not forceful meditation. We are looking at relaxing meditation techniques, where the mind relaxes.
Yeah, that's what I know that.
Yeah.
Mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
meditation. It is
Yes.
like the Om sound
With
of
all
Om.
our activities, with awareness, we have to do all our duties.
Yes.
That is meditation, according to me.
True.
I don't know
True.
whether. Huh? Pardon?
Yes. That
The
is
Gayatri Japa.
also one technique of meditation, doing everything with awareness. But not all techniques of meditation help stress. In fact, certain types of meditation can increase your stress. Like in meditation, we have dharana, which is also a process which will increase your stress. Okay. So here we are looking at only relaxing meditation techniques. Okay. So when we are talking about relaxing meditation techniques, there is a very powerful technique called guided imagery. Okay. There is a concept called guided imagery. If I can request Usha ma'am to give us an option to
I think we can share the screen. So we'd like to play one file, and we want all of you to close your eyes and listen to the music
and
follow some
comments.
instructions as we go on.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Yes.
So I'm just sharing the screen here. Only then you will hear it in your audio feed.
All of you, please close your eyes. Breathe slowly. Bring your attention on your breath. Inhale slowly and exhale slowly. As you are feeling your breath, feel the sound of the music.
Music.
You can feel the sound of the music fill your mind. Visualize the instrument. It's a flute that is being played. Imagine your favorite person playing the flute. Visualize, see the place you are in. Experience the heaviness of your breath as you slowly breathe in and slowly breathe out. It is fresh air. And the sound is filling all of your mind. Feel your breath go right up to the top of your nostril. and feel the complete exhalation. The sound of the flute is filling your mind. And as you breathe, you're able to feel the warm air go right up to your lungs. It's filling your lungs and slowly exhale. Slowly regularize your breathing to normal breathing.
There are some,
Slowly open
disturbance
your eyes.
in my
When
home.
you're talking, slowly open your eyes. How many of you still want to hear anybody speaking? Is there silence in your mind?
To a certain extent, your music and your voice was not synchronizing. Some distance was there.
I see. Okay.
There is no continuity of music.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. The music was breaking in between, is it?
Yes. Yeah. If it is continuously on, then we would have concentrated on music.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I came to know that it is slowly reducing. Volume is slowly reducing and taking this one. I thought that.
Due to the rhythm of these music.
So, some disadvantages of doing these sessions online, internet becomes an asura sometimes. It doesn't allow us to meditate peacefully.
I thought because that slowing down is so that you relax a bit, and then I presumed like that. Is it like that, or it was the same?
Yes. Basically,
When it went slow,
yeah.
I thought it was to relax your mind and then again breathe in. That's how I understood. I may be wrong. I just
No, that's right. That's right. So basically, the idea is the moment we start concentrating on our breath and slowing down our breathing, it's a very effective method to gain control of our mind. That is the basis of pranayama. Most of us try right nostril, left nostril, deep breathing, this, and most of us land up failing because we are forcefully trying to do it. For relaxing our mind, we are not supposed to do anything forcefully. And music helps us to naturally get into a state of deep breathing. I'm sure many of you would have observed that your breathing has got heavier and heavier and longer. Yeah. So this activity cannot happen with any music that you like. However good M.S. Subbulakshmi's Vishnu Sahasranamam is, that is one part of healing music. That is divine music. But if we have to use music therapeutically to de-stress, we have to synchronize our breathing with our music. And in this process, if we do it on a daily basis, over a period of time, you will be able to see that even though there is a stressor right in front of you, your immediate reaction is not of stress. You are able to respond more calmly and not treat it as a stressor. Yeah.
How much more time do we have?
We have another 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yes.
Okay. Then I just like, So just want to leave you with some tips that you people can follow in your daily lives. As we started by saying, music enabled meditation is one thing, where you can play some slow chants if you're used to that. Something which probably has only a shruti or a tambura with a voice, rather than many instruments on the music. Something like that would help you to meditate along with the music. And while you meditate, as we just tried now, concentrating on your breathing is a very important factor. Secondly, music guided imagery, wherein you play this kind of melodious, soft music. Again, preferably instrumental, because without us realizing, we have bias towards certain voices. Some of us may like female voices. Some of us may find female voices irritating. This is a personalized thing. We don't want it to act as a stress factor to you. So it's important to just look at instruments probably when you're looking at music guided imagery, because there are no words, there's no voice. It's only the music and the melody that helps you to imagine being in a happy place, being in a natural environment, just feeling the coolness of the bamboo flute or something like that, which you are able to imagine to relax. And the third and very important aspect of creating your own music therapy module is to create your playlist. So your playlist can be something that you like, but it usually when we want to listen to something, we have a standard set of things that we want to listen to. It could be a random choice, or it could be based on your likes. It could be based on your parents' likes, which you have picked up. It could be based on your children's likes or something like that. But before you choose what is your comfortable playlist, please try to analyze from within yourself, what is it in the music that you relate to best as an individual? Is it the tune? Is it the rhythm or the beats? Or is it the lyrics? If it's lyrics, then I suggest you look at a playlist in your mother tongue, because that's what most of us generally relate to. I know that all of us listen to shlokas, all of us listen to Sanskrit devotional songs, but maybe if you are a person who relates to lyrics or the sahitya part of music, you should go for a playlist that has mostly songs from your mother tongue, because that's what acts better deep inside you. If you are a person who relates to sahitya. If you're a person who goes by ragas or the melodic aspect of music or the tunes, then you can go for those which have standard lyrics or repetitive lyrics, because you're not looking at that. You want to concentrate on the tune aspect of it. And if you're a person who prefers to go by the beats or the rhythmic aspect of music, then you can go for something which has a heavy percussion. But if you're looking at tune or looking at lyrics, it's better you go for something which has a regular beat in the background that does not disturb what you are looking for in your music. So we request you to understand what is that point of music that you relate to, which aspect of music, and then create your playlist and start listening to it on a daily basis. Instead of picking from a random basket of shlokas or songs, try to create your own individual indigenous playlist, and then maybe, after a while, we can also ask for your feedback.
How to create a playlist in the phone?
That's what, sir. You have to understand what it is, which aspect of music that you relate to. If
Correct.
it's the
Whichever
tunes, then
aspect
based
it
on
is.
that.
whichever aspect it is, how to create, technically, how to create a playlist in the phone.
Technically, how to create a playlist in the
Phone.
phone. Okay.
4, I think he said.
On the iPhone.
On the iPhone. Okay.
Okay. So you have audio players. Okay. In the iPhone, iTunes, you have iTunes. In iTunes, there is an option. You will have 3 marks there at the top right corner. You just have to click on that. Create playlist is an option. Just click on that and add your songs to the playlist.
In iTunes.
In iTunes. Yeah.
Like the tunes of flute and Chennai, because our mind travels along with the waves of the rhythm of the that is we get from the sound created by the flute or Chennai or violin.
Yes.
Or veena.
Yes. We would prefer instrumental music for this sort of meditative practices.
So, Sowmya, can you please give us a couple of songs? We would like to hear you too.
Oh, okay.
You can maybe just demonstrate this.
Okay, sure. Okay. Okay. So since we were listening to a flute file, and I'm making an intelligent guess that when he said, listen, think of your favorite flute artist, I think many people here might have thought of Krishna. Not the name of a player, but the Lord Krishna. And I think my father is on this, and I think he thought of Krishna. So I will sing a bhajan on Lord Krishna in the Rag Desh. This is a bhajan written by Sant Surdas. He Govind, He Gopal, He Govind, He Gopal, He Govind, He Gopal, राखो शरण हमारे अब तो जीवन हारे अब तो जीवन हारे हे गोविंद हे गोपाल राखो शरण हमारे अब तो जीवन हारे अब तो जीवन हारे हे गोविंदा नीर पे बन खेत गयो सिंधु के किनारे नीर पे बन खेत गयो सिंधु के किनारे सिंधु बीच बसत था सिंधु बीच बसत था शरण करी बचारे शरण करी बचारे हे गोविंद हे गोपाल राखो शरण हमारे अब जीवन हारे, अब तो जीवन हारे, हे गोविंद। सूर कहे श्याम सुनो शरण में तिहारे, सूर कहे श्याम सुनो शरण में तिहारे, अब की बार पार करो, अब की बार पार करो, नंद के दुलारे, नंद के दुलारे, नंद के दुलारे, हे गोविंद हे गोपाल, राखो शरण हमारे, अब तो जीवन हारे, अब तो जीवन हारे, हे गोविंद हे गोपाल, हे गोविंद।
Excellent, excellent.
Now we all feel de-stressed listening to
Yeah,
that.
they are all de-stressed. Completely.
Beautiful.
Really
Our mind is very cool now. Thanks to your song. That too in that Deshrang. Even my father used to play on the flute very beautifully. And his favorite raga was Desh. And we used to always keep asking him, and Deshrang bajao. We used to keep on listening to him. Beautifully he used to play on the flute. So I was reminded of that. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
One song in Devagandhari. One song in Devagandhari.
Devagandhari, I only know very big songs, ma'am.
Can we hear from Dr. Sanak also? A song?
Volume to be reduced.
Volume.
Sorry, I can't hear.
Anything.
Mr. Sanak also to sing.
First Sanak to sing.
Sanak to sing. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Ramaru, some Rama song.
Some Rama
song.
Say for Ramana was Kukuram.
Your favorite song?
ரெண்டு பேரும் சேர்ந்து பாடணும்.
Okay. Fine.
Duet.
Any fine, John.
Okay, somebody requested for a Rama song. राम मंत्र जपिसो हे मनुजा, 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 राम मंत्र जपिसो। मंत्र ही मंत्र ಮೆಚ್ಚಿನಿ ಕೆಡಬೇಡ, ಆ ಮಂತ್ರ ಈ ಮಂತ್ರ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿನಿ ಕೆಡಬೇಡ, ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ ತನ್ನ ಸತಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಿದ ಮಂತ್ರ, ಸೋಮಶೇಖರ ತನ್ನ ಸತಿಗೆ ಬೆಳಿದ ಮಂತ್ರ, राम मंत्रव जपिसो हे मनुजा राम मंत्रव जपिसो हे मनुजा राम मंत्रव जपिसो सकल वेदಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾರವೆನಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ सकल वेदಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾರವೆನಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಮೂಲ ಮಂತ್ರ सकल ವೇದಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾರವೆನಿಪ ಮಂತ್ರ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಮಾರ್ಗಕ್ಕಿದೆ ಮೂಲ ಮಂತ್ರ ಭಕ್ತಿ ರಸಕ್ಕೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಪಟ್ಟಿ ತೋರುವ ಮಂತ್ರ ಭಕ್ತಿ ರಸಕ್ಕೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಪಟ್ಟಿ ತೋರುವ ಮಂತ್ರ ಸುಖ ನಿಧಿ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಮಹಾಮಂತ್ರ ಸುಖ ನಿಧಿ ಪುರಂದರ ವಿಠಲನ ಮಹಾಮಂತ್ರ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಹೇ ಮನೋಜ ರಾಮ ಮಂತ್ರವ ಜಪಿಸೋ ಹೇ ಮನೋಜ.
Thank you so much. On behalf of Nightingales Medical Trust, I would like to thank both of you for such a lovely program. Over to you, Usha ma'am. Would you like to say something? I think you unmute.
Unmute, Usha. Unmute.
Yeah, I'm very, very grateful to both of them. Actually, Sowmya is my daughter's classmate and she gave me a... I'm so grateful to all of you for having given us a good hearing. And I'd really love to listen to you all the more, but time is always running short. So I would like to ask my friend Chitra from Nightingales to propose the vote of thanks to them.
Hi, I'm Chitra. Thank you, Dr. Sowmya and Mr. Sanak for the very enlightening session and the stress bomb that you dropped. So we know that stress to a certain extent is good for us. It helps us to achieve our goals. And I must, your bhajan with the icing on the cake, it was so melodious. Like Usha said, wish it could go for a longer time, but time is a constraint. I thank you once again for taking your time off your busy schedule and giving us this opportunity to listen to you. And I pray and bless you both to continue your endeavor in making the healing for the needed people. Thank you so much. I'll just say a small quote. One good thing with music is that when it hits you, you feel no pain.
Bottom line is stop worrying and start living.
Oh, may God bless you. Have a great future.
The bottom line is stop worrying and start living. That is.
Yes.
Have a great future.
You have got a beautiful voice, Sowmya. Lovely voice you have.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
There are some questions on the chat.
Thank you. Thank
Somebody
you.
said, can you record this and send it to us? Maybe I can send it to Usha auntie and she can send it to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Mrs. Sunanda is asking whether this program is from Malleshwaram group of NMT and they would like to have the contact. I think one of you can reach out to her.
Yeah.
And then how can we be in touch with you?
Oh,
Yes.
ma'am, you can just get in touch with
Is that
this
with us
number.
or with Nightingales? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Can also
42426565 is the number.
Celebration coming up.
We will take it from Muksha.
Navratri coming.
Lakshma Akshiptika, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a small announcement to make. We cordially invite all of you to our Swarakshema Foundation's 10th annual event, which is on October 15th and 16th in Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. the wonderful full day program with presentations by all our cancer patients, special needs children. We work with more than 1,500 children with special needs. By special needs, I mean autistic children, children with Down syndrome, and such conditions. So, and in the evening, there is going to be a concert by Lalgudi GJR Krishnan and Lalgudi Vijayalakshmi, accompanied by KV Prasad on the Mridangam with Ghatam Suresh on Ghatam. So, it's a both formal and informal invite to all of you. Please do join us in the celebrations. And we will send in the invites across, and it can be shared in the group.
Sure. Usha ma'am, you can share it with all of us.
We can just walk in, isn't it? We could just, are there tickets or we just walk in?
No, it's open to all.
It's open to all.
It's an open event.
Fine. Okay. Good. I would love to listen to the Sangeeta Kalanidhi designates.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for the invite. Hope you will be able to make it. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank
Bye.
you.
So much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
It's very informative.
Nice seeing you.
Very nice.
And meeting
Very
you.
nice. Thank you.
online.
Thank you.
Usha.
Thank you, Usha. Thank you, Usha.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sanak and Dr. Sowmya, for your valuable time and thoughts. We certainly appreciate them. Listeners, I hope you all enjoyed this program. Stay tuned to Hiriya Ravani for more such programs. Government of India has initiated an Elderline toll-free number 14567. Elders or anyone on behalf of elders can call between morning 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. for any questions, queries, and support to elderly. Bye for now. Take care.